Now, whether you're looking at Shiba Inu Coin right now, you're looking at Bitcoin, you're looking at Terra Luna Classic, all of these prices are falling, and there are so many things forcing cryptocurrency down right now. But in this video, I want to focus on two things. I want to focus on Three Arrows Capital, the largest hedge fund out there that has defaulted and is causing a lot of trouble for centralized cryptocurrency exchanges. And I want to focus on the regulation that is being talked about, because there's very prominent members of the government out there that are saying that cryptocurrency needs to be regulated before it becomes a threat to the financial system. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Three Arrows. We're going to talk about the price of cryptocurrency. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting 6 free stocks. $1 crypto trade, you're going to get $5 in free crypto. And you know what? We say we're going to make 2022 the best year ever. It has been a very bearish year so far, but I'm telling you, even if we use this year as a setup for the years to come, we are going to be buying at historical lows after the bull market's return. So whether or not that's what we have to focus on, we are facing some very low prices. Now, I do want to say that I do think that crypto, Shiba Inu Coin, Terra Luna Classic, Bitcoin, it doesn't matter what you're looking at. I do believe the short term is bullish, and then we can see some growth afterwards. Now, let's talk about these two things. I first want to talk about the regulation side of things, and then I want to jump into Three Arrows Capital, why they're going bankrupt, why it's affecting so many exchanges, and why it could absolutely ruin cryptocurrency in the short term. So first, this regulation. We've got people out there calling for regulation for the last 7 months on cryptocurrency. Executive orders have been signed, and the whole idea is that crypto could create a problem for the global financial system. Now, let me tell you, a $3 trillion unregulated industry could absolutely cause a problem for the global financial system. Why? There's only like $2+ trillion cash in existence, guys. I mean, if everybody were to just cash out their crypto right now, at this point, yes, there would be enough cash. But at the peak of the market, there would have been a run on the banks. There would have been a run on the banks. We wouldn't have found enough cash just to cash out the crypto market, so something has to be done. In order for this regulation to take hold, something has to be done because this market is too big. And therein lies the problem. Now, everything mysteriously falling back down to manageable levels, isn't it? Levels where if you were to withdraw your cryptocurrency, which a lot of people are unable to do right now because centralized exchanges have frozen their assets, if you were to withdraw your assets, there's not enough cash to cover your Shiba. There's not enough cash to cover your Bitcoin. There's not enough cash to cover your Terra Luna Classic. And the prices have been spiraling out of control to the downside ever since. Now, whether or not that is orchestrated in order to gain a foothold and pitch a story for regulation, it surely does seem convincing that an industry that is just riddled with scams now, riddled with scum stealing your money, would come under the regulation of the United States government. Now we're going to see who's in control. No more CEOs are going to walk away with your money. The government's going to be able to walk away with your money. And one day it will set us up for a U.S. digital dollar, and therefore your cash will be worthless, and you'll get whatever they give you in U.S. digital coins. So we'll talk about that at a different time. But right now I want to talk about Three Arrows Capital and how we see this downfall happening in the first place. So we know that centralized exchanges across the board are freezing people's assets. If you've got Shiba Inu Coin, if you've got Terra Luna Classic, if you've got Bitcoin, you can't touch it right now because these centralized exchanges have frozen everything. Deposits, withdrawals, transfers, anything out there. You can't trade. You can't touch your money. And And what we're seeing is a reliance on hedge funds. So this is a little insight into how the crypto industry was working as opposed to how the crypto industry should have been working, and everybody would be fine at this point. So when you sign up for a centralized exchange, what they do is they provide you a service. You're able to buy and sell your cryptocurrency. Now, if you've got your crypto on a DeFi wallet, you can send it on to the centralized exchange, and therefore you can trade it for cash, you can trade it for another currency. Very simple and very convenient. If you want to take money out of your bank account and you want to buy Bitcoin with it, you can do so. But what they didn't tell you, or what they hid way, way, way down deep in the fine print, is that you are not considered a depositor. Well, I just deposited $1,000 out of my bank account onto your platform. What do you mean I'm not a depositor? You are a unsecured creditor, meaning you are lending your money to any centralized exchange that you are working with right now. And they, in turn, they're not just making money off of your transactions. If you buy Shiba Inu Coin, they're not just taking that 1% spread and making their money and paying their fees that way and running their business. No. If you've got $1 million in Shiba sitting there, they're loaning that $1 million out. If you've got $1 million in Bitcoin, they're loaning that $1 million out. And a lot of them loaned out to a little old hedge fund called Three Arrows Capital. Now, Three Arrows Capital went out and did whatever they wanted with that money. They bought small coins. They bought Terra Luna Classic, which we all know spiraled out of control. They bought whatever they wanted to buy. And they were in charge of over $10 billion. My money, your money. Centralized exchanges lent them $10 billion worth of cryptocurrency. Lo and behold, they lost it all. Oh my gosh, who would have thought cryptocurrency can come down at some point? Three Arrows Capital loses it all. Now these guys disappear into the night. Nobody knows where they're at. They're not answering their phones. They're not answering their emails. They're running away with whatever money and lack thereof of dignity that they have. And they're going to be starting fresh. They're going to be starting new with whatever lives they can salvage somewhere across this earth. Now they've left us with an IOU. Oh man, bankruptcy is nice, isn't it? You could take that IOU and tear it right up in my face. Money that I never intended to lend to Three Arrows Capital was lent to Three Arrows Capital. Money that you never intended to lend to anybody was lent out with unregulated risk, with no, care at all for risk-reward analysis, for underlying it projects. Simply, they had $10 billion to throw at whatever they wanted, and now, nothing to answer for. They are not paying back the centralized exchanges, and therefore centralized exchanges are forcing themselves to file restructuring bankruptcy so that they don't have to pay you back, and that they don't have to pay me back. It is the wild, wild west right now in the cryptocurrency market. And fortunately or unfortunately, however you look at it, this could lead to drastically lower prices in Shiba Inu Coin, in crypto, in Bitcoin. It doesn't matter what coin you're talking about. It could lead to drastically lower prices. As soon as some of the major players start to get hit, as soon as Crypto.com, as soon as Coinbase, as soon as Binance stop smiling in the face of the public and really show their distress, I don't know if it's going to take Bitcoin down to 15,000 for that to happen, down to 10,000 for that to happen, down to 5,000 for that to happen. But as soon as they start showing distress, it's going to be even worse. Prices are going to go even lower. And what we might end up with is a cryptocurrency that we were originally intended to have. Something that is not an investment, something that is not posed in US dollars or euros or pounds or yen, something that is simply a Bitcoin, something that is simply a Shiba Inu coin, something that is simply thought of as another currency, a cryptography currency that you can go out there. It might be worthless in US dollars if there's no centralized exchanges for you to have a value out there. But at least you'll have something that is decentralized. At least you'll have something that they can call illegal, but they can never shut down. Guys, cryptocurrency is at a turning point right now. I want to know which direction you think it's going to go. Do you think we're going simply currency, or do you think we're going to go investment and once again rise in price? Let us know in the comments below. If this button right here is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. You guys got ClayBro883 on Twitter and Instagram. You get 6 free stocks on Webull, and until the next time, each and every one of you have an awesome day.